Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source. Oh yeah, welcome to Applebee's.
Hey guys, as always, good you. Thank you for stopping by. Also, a big thank you to Jared who stopped by the Applebee's just yesterday. A lot of fun going on here in Johnson City, Tennessee. Good brother. Big shout out to his channel. All right. It's the biggest of all time. You will not believe the number of spice memes, the spicy meatball memes we have this week, and you also won't believe the level of spice. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, it is spicy. I'm also going as fast as I can because there's so much. It's a double episode. My job is to put my favorite at the very end. Your job is to tell me your favorite. Also, Kevin, stop, don't even start. Kevin, put your keyboard away. There's a lot of memes today. I'm not even going to say the words because YouTube's a little bit funky this week. So thank you to everybody who has double checked your subscriptions. It's a mess out there this week. It's Spicy Friday. Buckle up. Here we go. Hey, today's episode is brought to you by my friends over at Gray Man Tactical. Now, y'all know I travel a ton with my Pelican case, and I just got a huge upgrade this week. It's the RMP. It's a lid organizer. It installed perfectly, and it's rock solid. I'm totally happy with it. It looks great, and it's a game changer for me whenever I head to the range or I travel. Pick out your RMP today when you head over to graymantactical.com. Like I said at the beginning, thank you all for checking your subscriptions. Thank you for every thumbs up. Crushing it lately. Thank you so much for that. It's a wild one. There's a lot, and I'm nervous if you can't tell because how do I get this many memes into one episode? Woo! Got a good one. Next. Hey, I made this one up myself. It's my savings account, all innocent. My gun addiction. Staring that savings account down. Next. This is from Shapiro. If you have trouble taking sides with I against H, a T group that subjects 2 million, those people, to tyranny, hundreds of thousands of civilians to rocket fire, and children to treatment as human shields, you should not be taken seriously as a human being. It's a doozy. It's a mouthful. It's a lot. Next. The mayor who vowed to take illegal G's off the street, police just found one in her home. Welcome to cities, towns, villages, and townships in Democratic control in New York. Yep, they found an illegal one in her house and cocaine. Cool. Shocking. Next. Babylon Bee. Oh, they're hot this week. Cutting out the middleman. The Middle Eastern countries will now just lob giant sacks of American tax dollars at each other. Oh! Told y'all. Next, also from the Babylon Bee. Adam and Eve kicked out of the Garden of Eden for only having 2 genders. Next. This next one hurts me so bad. It hurts a little bit. Next. Joel Osteen unveils a new ultra-thin yacht that can fit through the eye of a needle. If you don't know, that's just a lot. Like there's a lot there to unpack, and whoever wrote that probably needs a raise. Next, Vernon says this, my question to those in the media attacking my calls for an audit today is simple. What scares you so much about transparency? Next, Washington Post reports this, you don't care about the American people. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene shouted at Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on Wednesday. Why do you support T's and Antifa? Shouted at her. Good for her. Next. I think more politicians need to be shouted at. Fight me. Next. Steve says, today when you see someone wearing it's more likely they are a fully vaccinated Democrat than an unvaccinated Republican. Next. I guess I'd watch another, says woman unaware boyfriend died on couch 4 episodes ago. Shout out to you bros this weekend that are just sitting on the couch watching stuff you don't really want to watch. Let's watch another episode of Gilmore Girls. Next. U.S. military leaves SCARF in Afghanistan so it has an excuse to go back later. Next. Bitcoin. 2 weeks ago. this week. Oh, am I overselling it, y'all? I don't think I am. I was getting ready to film, and I was like, I need to cut about 5 or 10 of these before I film. And I was like, whew, spice level, midnight. Next. Next. I'm not saying these words, but they're propping it up. Next. St. Louis mayor doubled police on her security as she defunded the city's police. Welcome to Democrats. Next. Speaking of, Democrat be like, I'm far from tyrannical. Yeah, you're a 1-minute walk. That is from right-wing savages. Next. Whew, we've been dealing with some fuel shortages lately, but the real tragedy is that if you go to the Chick-fil-A, you're only getting like 2 sauces these days. I'm gonna need 5 for my chicken strips, y'all. There's a shortage. This is not good, y'all. I'm going to the street. Next. Athletes at a marathon in Chicago wondering which gunshot was the starting pistol. Next. All right, MSNBC's Rachel Maddow on new CDC guidelines. She needs to rewire myself. She said this, I need to rewire myself to not see unmasked people as a threat. Megyn Kelly says thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. I just looked up at the monitor there. How about this new FPC shirt? I bought it the other day. It came in the mail last night. I like it. It's kind of floral. I like it. Shout out to the FPC. Next, Kevin says this. Just want to give a shout out to anyone who has ever done anything. Really not easy. Great work. Next. Me, officer, it's medicinal cop. Well, first of all, that's a belt-fed machine gun. Next. All right, so the other day, 9mm SMG, fantastic feed on Instagram. He did a shout out to some YouTubers and just called some out and did a shout out to everybody that stayed with him through some difficult, trying times. And he was talking about YouTube, and I responded this on his Instagram. Thanks for the YouTube shout out, lame 9mm SMG. I was only pointing out popular accounts. Sorry. Drama Llama, go!
Woo! Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
All right, this is from our comment section here on a video just the other day. Fancy Feast 101 says this. What was this? You didn't make a clear argument or even present any salient facts. Salient? I don't know. It was just conjecture and word diarrhea. You should really write a script so you can stay on topic. This really did nothing to inform anyone. This is clearly just a grab for views. Me. Yeah, you just described every video I've ever made. Also on that same video, next, Go Ask Your Mom says this. Getting close to tapping out. Too much commercial time. Next, I just don't want people to think I'm a Trump supporter, so I'm still wearing it. That poor girl. She's just listening. Next. Okay, I think this is my favorite of the week. It's not the spiciest, but it's my favorite. Gavin says this. Next. Whoever is making cheese commercials can save their money. We're buying cheese, and we're never going to stop buying cheese. Next. You think you can hurt my feelings? I used to hold the flashlight for my dad. Does that hit close to home, y'all? Does that hit close to home? Mm-hmm. All you dads out there, take it easy on those kids. They remember. Yep. Next. If you see me doing this, mind your business. Ammo is expensive. Next. Speaking of, I made this one. Thinking about 2019 ammo prices. Just thinking about it. I used to be a drug lord. Now I'm standing in an empty swimming pool. Next. Matt says this. Just think if the 99% of us who aren't offended by everything stop catering to the 1% who are. Next. Did y'all see that the mayor of Chicago is now only receiving questions and meeting with members of the press who aren't this color. Next, racism is back, baby. And my pick for spiciest of the week, it was a big episode. I told y'all it was a big one. Woo! My pick for spiciest of the week. Let me know what you think. Next, Pentagon releases new images of UFO sightings. The media stays silent. Whew. Ooh, ouch, ouchie, 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 ouch, ouch, ouch. It's a crazy time out there, y'all. We need to stay vigilant, and there's a lot going on. I say that every episode, but there is, even this week, there is a lot to going on. So let's stay vigilant. Let's pay attention, and let's stay plugged in to the freedom community, because I believe it matters. To anyone that's against us, yep, from my cold, dead hands. Happy weekend, y'all. Bye.